Today is Friday, February 5th. Welcome to this edition of Nevada County Now. Today's episode, we're talking heart health, Show Your Love Challenge, library programs, and more. Hello and welcome to Nevada County Now. I'm your host, Cole Pettit. We've seen an increase of 159 COVID-19 cases since last week, bringing our total to 3,598 confirmed cases. 567 cases are currently active with 11 hospitalizations. According to the state's tracking, our adjusted case rate is 26.3, and our test positivity rate is 7.3%, which continues to keep us in the purple or widespread tier, and the death toll is at 74. Vaccine distribution is continuing to move forward. We are still in Tier 1B for now. For more, let's hear from Kimberly Parker, Executive Director of the Sierra Nevada Memorial Hospital Foundation.
Good day, everyone. So nice to be with you again. I know that the thing on everyone's mind right now is vaccines, so I thought I'd give you a bit of an update from the hospital and the Hospital Foundation. As you may know, the hospital owns a building up on Whispering Pines that used to be medical offices. Well, the timing was perfect to be able to allow the county to use that as a site for vaccination clinic. The work on that site has been almost complete, and at this point, we anticipate that the county is going to be able to move forward with vaccinations in the near future, maybe even as soon as next week. To get information on this, I suggest that you go to mynevadacounty.com, and in there's a link to vaccine, and there's also something called My Turn. This is really great if you haven't heard about it. My Turn, if you go in, it will tell you when you're eligible for your round of the vaccine. And when it does come your turn based on age, let's say you're 50 and you want to get the vaccine, when it is your turn, you can actually schedule an appointment through My Turn. So again, that link is right on the My Nevada County website. Then you hit the vaccine link, and then you'll hit the My Turn link to be able to go there. One of the questions I get asked quite often is, if I've had COVID-19, should I get vaccinated? The challenge with COVID-19 right now is that a lot of people, let me back up. The challenge with COVID-19 right now is there isn't a lot of data on vaccination. So while, we're waiting for more information to come, the recommendation is yes, if you've had COVID-19, you should get vaccinated because of the fact that we don't really know how long the antibodies from having COVID will last. So please do get vaccinated. One other area is, why do I have to wear a mask if I get vaccinated? And again, it's an efficacy issue of we don't know yet if you will still be able to have some level of COVID virus and pass it on, even though you can't get COVID-19 at this point. So it is suggested that you continue to mask and continue to socially distance. So that's just a bit of an update about vaccine.
Thanks, Kimberly. And remember to stay up to date with the latest on the COVID vaccine. You can sign up for text alerts by texting vaccine info to 828-211. You can call 211 to speak to a call specialist, or visit mynevadacounty.com/coronavirus/vaccine. February is American Heart Month, and with that in mind, Nevada County Media has launched a health challenge called Show Your Love. For more, let's check in with Sonora Slater.
Thanks, Cole. February is American Heart Month, and while of course this month is already well known for its emphasis on matters of the heart because of Valentine's Day, the federally designated event is more focused on encouraging Americans to prioritize their physical heart health. According to the American Heart Association, heart disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. However, in most cases, heart disease is preventable by adopting a healthy lifestyle. Unfortunately, while in lockdown, more people have engaged in unhealthy lifestyle behaviors, such as eating poorly, drinking more alcohol, and limiting physical activity. Nevada County Media, along with leaders at the county, recognized this issue in our own community and decided to use the opportunity of American Health Month to launch a grassroots health challenge called Show Your Love on Facebook. According to Nancy Haffey, who works for Nevada County Human Resources, the idea sprung out of a desire to support employees and community members in their own self-health, especially following the events of last year. "You're so busy taking care of everyone else, you forget to take care of yourself," she said. She went on to say that an important part of their goal was to be able to engage everyone, without there being any shame for how big or small someone's participation was, whether it was going on a hike or just getting up out of their chair once an hour. According to the Show Your Love Facebook page, the challenge lasts the entire month of February. For anyone who wants to participate, all you have to do is set your personal exercise goal each day, challenge your partner, friend, coworker, or neighbor to do the same, and post pictures or heart emojis when you reach your goals. The official Facebook page has already issued a few example challenges of their own, including challenging the Rood Center staff to a 30-minute walk, and challenging community members to add a few minutes of stretching to their everyday routine. Nancy Peckham, who works with transit services, said that several transit employees began an 8-week challenge on January 4th that will continue through February. They set a daily goal of 7,000 steps, 5 flights of stairs, and 8 glasses of water. She said that doing it as a group has helped them all to feel like they have a support system, with the added bonus of a little healthy competition. In a time when social media is often negative, Nancy Peckham said that she thinks Show Your Love is a great opportunity to flood Facebook with messages of love and support. Back to you, Cole.
Thanks, Sonora. Kimberly Parker also has some information for us with regard to Heart Month.
Another area of hospital news that I thought I would mention today is that it's actually Heart Month. And we all want to make sure we've got healthy hearts, but one of the things you may not know about is something called a health risk screening. A health risk screening is a non-invasive test that you can have over at the hospital. I've actually had it done, where it will tell you basically your heart health. And it does a report, and it sends that report to your physician's office, and your physician then will report back to you. And if your heart looks healthy and normal, you'll probably get a report like I did that said everything looks fine. And if you have some challenges and they need to talk to you about something that they're seeing in the report, then your physician can have that conversation with you. If you want more information about the health risk appraisal, you can call the hospital at 530-274-6000, and you can ask for the diagnostic imaging department. Thanks for being with me today. I've enjoyed chatting with you again. Now back to you, Cole.
Thanks again, Kimberly. The pandemic has been full of challenges for all of us. Our local library has been working hard to continue to provide resources and information for all ages, despite not being able to allow people inside their locations. I spoke with County Librarian Nick Wilczek about some of the ways they have adapted to the challenges.
Thanks for joining us today.
Hey, thank you so much. It's great to be here.
Yeah, glad you could make it. So over at the library, you guys have been very busy during this whole pandemic. I know it's been a bit of an adjustment for you, as it has for everyone. Could you talk to us a little bit about some of the adjustments you've made and some of the challenges you've overcome during this whole time and some of the stuff you've been up to?
Yeah, sure, of course. So as you said, we have been incredibly busy. I like to tell folks that even though the facilities have been closed, we have been here and offering library services throughout the pandemic. So we did that by moving everything outside or online. And so circulation services have still been available. You can call us and put some books on hold. You can do it online. You come to the library, we bring them out to your car, or if the weather is dictating otherwise, you walk up to the front door and we hand them right off to you. By the end of this fiscal year, we suspect we'll serve about 40,000 people via curbside service, looking at the numbers. And then in terms of online programming, staff have done an awesome job of moving everything online and doing it in a way that still really allows for human interaction, which is really nice. Rather than people just say passively watching story time, there's the chance for interaction via Facebook Live or different platforms. And one of the things that I think is incredibly impressive is, again, by the end of this fiscal year, we'll have hosted about 1,500 online programs, which I like to tell people that, I'm at the library every day, and that number surprises me. So we were able to relocate the Penn Valley Library to a different storefront within the Lake Wildwood Shopping Center. And so the new facility doubles the square footage to about 2,100 square feet. It has a community meeting room that folks will be able to rent out. There's an outdoor deck. There's a dedicated children's area that'll allow for story times and programming. There's more seating area and just a much more welcoming, warm feeling. It's very comfortable. I would like to give huge credit to Betsy, who is the Penn Valley employee who kept services running at the existing facility while we were building the new one. We only had to close services for 2 days while we were making the final transfer to the new spot. And Cindy Pulowski is the branch manager there. And I am so thrilled to see what they're going to accomplish with this really wonderful new space. I think it's going to be a huge asset to the folks down in the Penn Valley area. And already the usage numbers are kind of exploding. And so I think within the past, like the first week of being open in the new facility, curbside pickups went up, I think 40-50%. And so it really is being embraced by the community already.
So the other thing I wanted to talk to you about is the launch of the app. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what people can do with it?
Yeah, sure. I would love to. I am incredibly excited about the library's new mobile app. In my years working in the library, it might be the most excited I've been to roll out a new product and service. I'll call it a service. I mean, it's not really about the product. It's about the things that it can do for the user to make the library easier. So it essentially, you log into the app, download it for free, like any other app, go to the Play Store. You can get it on your Apple device. You can get it on your Android device. Yeah, so we are getting ready to launch our Nevada County Reads and Writes program. So that will start here within the week. And what that is weeks of programming centered around a novel that everyone in the community is invited to read. So this year it's The Roundhouse by Louise Erdrich. And we have speakers lined up. We have joint film viewings online that will have discussions follow. And there are events for all ages. You can find more information about that always on our website, mynevadacounty.com/library. You can call any of us at any time. We are in the building. We love talking to people. We're still there. You can find our email address on our website. Lots of ways to contact us. We always love hearing from people, and we would love to see as many people as possible participating in the Nevada County Reads and Writes with us.
Thanks, Nick. And to view the full walkthrough of the new Penn Valley location, visit the Nevada County Library on Facebook. We had a large influx of water and snow from the most recent storms across our region, but despite that, we're still below average. The Department of Water Resources conducted the second manual snow survey of the season at Phillips Station this week. The manual survey recorded 63 inches of snow depth and a snow water equivalent of 17 inches, which is 93% of average for this location. But measurements from the Department of Water Resources electronic snow survey stations indicate that statewide, the snowpack's snow water equivalent is 12.5 inches, or 70% of the February 3rd average, and 45% of the April 1st average. April 1st is typically when California's snowpack is the deepest and has the highest snow water equivalent. Fall 2020 was extremely dry, especially in the Sierra Nevada, and follows last year's below-average snow and precipitation. With only a couple months remaining in California's traditional wet season, the Department of Water Resources and other state agencies are preparing for the potential for a second consecutive year of dry conditions. People in the unincorporated areas of the county received a notice from Waste Management about their new Smart Truck technology. Waste Management has begun using Smart Truck technology to photograph yard waste and recycling carts in an effort to crack down on overfilled bins and contaminated recycling. Starting this month, County Waste Management customers will begin to receive letters when their bins are unable to close completely or if they contain prohibited items. Some prohibited items include scotch broom, poison oak, blackberry, tree stumps, root balls, and items with a diameter greater than 6 inches. After 2 warnings for overfilled carts, customers can be charged $10.32 for each additional warning. After 3 warnings for contamination, customers may have their recycling or yard waste carts removed, which includes a $25.79 fee. Part of the reason for this change is to get a head start on further landfill regulations coming next year when Senate Bill 1383 regulations come into effect. For more on what that may entail, be sure to tune in next week when our political correspondent Mary Jane Hunegart will be going over the details. We'll leave you tonight with a brief video from the Show Your Love Challenge. Go ahead and hop on Facebook and challenge your friends and family to reach their fitness goals. And remember, stay safe, take care of each other. We'll see you next week.